newcomer. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I see them approaching now. Perfect. Thank you. Hi there, dreamer. Welcome. Nice to see you've made it. First time? I bet you're wondering where you are. Well, I'm Dreamlight, and you're at the Dream Drift office. You see, here is that tiny little space between fully awake consciousness and asleep, being asleep. Most people drift quickly from point A to B. They miss us. We're a tiny little nook, just in the corner between the two. And you seem to make it here today, your first day. As you can see, things here don't work as you're used to. There are a lot of things incomprehensible to the human eye and mind. However, your mind does try to gain some kind of control by trying to fill in the gaps. That's why you're able to recognize a few things, including my presentation, so as not to scare you. So, let's start with designing your dream, shall we? Because that's the perk of being able to stop by here on your way to dreamland. I'll be asking you a few questions and try to answer them as sincere as you can. Okay, perfect. Relax, get cozy. Are you aware of the Sandman? Well, we're in direct competition with him. Yeah. We find his method, although nice, and his intentions are good to give beautiful dreams to everybody. We find that our method is better because we give you the option to choose your dreams, whereas the Sandman just assumes. And you know what they say about assumptions? Yes, what they say. And one man's dream could be another man's torment, or it could just be dreadful and boring. So here, you get to choose. First, for your dream, do you prefer something more feelings focused? Feelings, emotional, certain emotions that you feel? You could be joyous, joyful, calm, peace, serenity, tranquility, any feeling or emotion. Or environment focused. Okay. Now, do you prefer a realistic or impossible types of dreams, you could always change it next time you find your way here, but this is just for tonight. So nothing is set in stone forever, okay? That's actually a pretty common answer for first timers. Something about the excitement and control. Now, would you prefer one long dream or several smaller dreams? Okay, perfect. We can definitely do that for you. Now, do you want a clear story, a random dream, or drifting scenes? Okay, I'll give you some time to think. Oh, okay, that's a good one. You would think the answer to this one is pretty obvious. However, everyone is different and with different desires. So, would you rather fully remember or partially remember your dream? And we also do have an option that lets you completely forget it by morning. Now, your desired feeling in the dream. Do you want comfort, wonder, adventure, joy, nostalgia, curiosity, or a mixture of two of those? Yeah, you could mix those together if you'd like. So do you want a mix or do you just want the one? Okay. Would you like it in a familiar place or somewhere new? Okay. Now I do sense that you are a little tense. Just a little tense still, so I'm just going to brush away some of that clutter so you can really think. Straight. Now I'm just gonna brush that away. Just going to brush. There we go. Now, do you want the setting to be outdoors or indoors? Okay, we can do that for you, no problem. Perfect. I think there's just a little more here. Good, got it. You're doing very well, especially for your first time. Okay, next question as I jot this down. Do you have a preference for it to be daytime, sunset, nighttime, or shifting? Excellent choice. Weather, do you prefer it to be raining, snowing, sunshine, foggy, nice and foggy, nice and cozy type of fog, stormy with a storm, or a mixture of a couple of those? Sure. Now, do you want to be alone in it? With loved ones? With strangers? Or magical beings? Perfect. Now, don't think about it too much, but which cube speaks to you more? Which one calls to you more? Which one do you feel you gravitate towards more? The 6 cube or the yellow 2 cube? Choose in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Everyone has a different approach to what they choose. This one's fun. Would you like having any special abilities, such as being able to fly, speaking to animals, breathing underwater, teleporting, being able to teleport, shape-shifting, or none? Almost finished. Music, sound. Do you want something gentle, exciting, mysterious, magical, nature sounds? Anything, a soundtrack, or none of the above? Okay. Yeah. Next up is the color palette. So do you have a preference for the colors that you see? Any color palettes that you see in your dreams? Some people like gold, some people like rose gold. Vivid colors. Warm golds, pastels, blues, vibrant colors, black and white, or other. One thing you'd love to experience tonight specifically, I can put in a little note for you. Totally doable and not out of the ordinary. Not crazy at all. Perfect. Normal. Perfect. That was the final question. Now I do need to take your photo. Look over here for me. Perfect. Up here. Down here. And here. And right here. Perfect. It was nice seeing you. Have fun in your dream. Congratulations on your first time making it to the dream.